Okay. Okay.
Hey, Doug, you old gunslinger.
How
what
are
you
you,
up to,
my
bud?
friend? Just hanging out here, ready to go for a good little ride.
Yeah, dude. Sunday, beautiful day.
We got all the peeps.
You know?
Look at all these people. Oh, don't get over there too far, because we got something else.
Dude, this is something special. Something we've been waiting for a long time. Long time.
Long time.
Honestly,
the
didn't
unicorn.
think I'd see it in real life, and here it is, sitting in front of me in real life. Get this! We get to drive it, dude.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Frick-a-moly.
Speed UTV. Can you believe this is real? We got one.
No, I can't. I can't believe that we have one. This is
Okay,
pretty
we
nuts.
don't have one. We borrowed one from our good friend over here, but we're going to see how this thing does today. We're about to go on a nice trail ride. So this is a Baja Bandit. Over on the Garage channel, Matt's put together a very nice detailed walkthrough of this sucker.
Yes.
So if you guys want all the nitty gritty, that's where it's at.
Yep, we got a full overview of the thing, all the weirdness and all the goodness. It's all there. That'll be after this video, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
but maybe not.
Like
But
within
it'll
the
be
coming next couple of days, that'll be on the Garage channel. I don't think we need to say anything more here. I think we need to get out in the trails and see this puppy in action.
I couldn't have said it better myself, dude. There ain't nothing to it but to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's go, my man.
All right, here we go. Seuss is gonna lead a little loop in the Maverick R. We got the owner of the Speed just testing her out. Wow, that thing looks flat through those.
All right, we're gonna see what these things look like through the whoops here. We know the old Mav R does pretty good. The Speed looks smooth. It does look smooth. Oh yeah. It's that fresh XP1K. You guys haven't seen that yet, but you will.
Oh yeah. Look at that sucker.
It's pretty exciting, Matt.
I know it. I'm excited for you. Like these things have been such a long time in the making that it just builds the hype, you know.
It does.
You gonna run her in first, second, or third?
Right, second, right? I think that's the overall gear.
Yeah, second I believe is just like high in a regular side by side. So it's got a keyless entry system essentially that you can just keep the fob in your pocket, but you do have to unlock. You have to push the unlock button in order for it to actually turn on and start.
Kind of weird.
It's pretty interesting.
But it is pretty interesting.
But they do it to kind of like so that you verify which key you have.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
Since there's 3 different keys that determine the drive mode that this thing's in. Oh. It's alive. Clank her down into second gear.
Hey, this is it. I'll see you guys on the other side.
Second gear, got no fear, you know?
Okay, we got a driver swap here. Seuss is in the Speed. Tell you what, it looks pretty dang composed through there. Those are some big whoops. Matt, I feel like this is a big moment here. Like, I'm excited. Seuss is in the Speed for the first time. We're waiting for him to get back.
Yeah, he's so good at like feeling out machine. He drives with his emotions and not specifications. And he's so good at it. I can't wait to hear his opinion.
I'm so excited. So excited to hear what he has to say. He should be around in that corner here.
Oh, they're giving it.
Yeah, I hear it. They're coming. Where is he? There it is. Oh, yeah. You made her!
Wow! Wow!
Oh.
Wow!
Do you think you have your thoughts ready yet, or do you need a minute?
I got my thoughts.
Okay, okay.
Let the sucker run the procedure.
Yeah. Let that turbo cool down. Who'd have ever thought? I'm still kind of amazed.
I'm pretty amazed. Like, coming into this, it's such a weird thing, you know, because I don't know. I don't know what expectations I had for the machine.
Right.
You know, so that's even more weird. But like right off the get, it's so different than anything else I've ever driven.
Okay.
It is like it honestly reminds me. Like, there's times where I'm like, it reminds me of when we were in that 6800 truck, or that 6800 series, that trophy truck.
Yeah, it's spec trophy truck, whatever it was. Yep.
Because like it takes the hits.
Okay.
But like also you feel the hits. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. And then the power delivery is, I don't know how to. It's either on or off. I mean, the motor makes so much power, but to modulate the throttle, it's like.
Okay. Okay. So good power, but
good power.
She lights
it's
aggressively.
Just getting it if it were me, first thing I would do is change these tires. But not my machine.
I mean, you know, I respect it, but I also question: is there any world in which your logo is actually the best
I don't know.
lug for a tire? Probably not. It probably doesn't work out that way.
I was always searching for traction. But man, the steering wheel. Okay, the steering input. That's super weird because it has a hydraulic pump, right? So
all hydraulic steering.
It's all hydraulic steering. You're sort of wrestling it in a sense, but it's all there, dude. The car is all there. Steering input super good, but like I was gonna say, the steering feel, I don't know if it's the hydraulic steering. It just feels so foreign to me compared to, you know, like, you know, with pretty much every other OEM. Like, it's to a point now where it's so soft and so easy to wrangle. You know, like this one, you kind of gotta work it.
All right, so just high level, like, would you say it's better than you thought it was gonna be?
High level?
Had no idea coming in, like.
I would say it's better than I thought it would be.
Okay.
In my mind, you know, I thought it was just gonna be a bigger version of a XX.
But
that's just where my mind went. Let's be honest, dude. She looks like an XX.
Right,
Is that too much to say?
It does. It does.
Yeah, no. In real life, it's pretty. She's pretty nasty.
Okay.
Nasty. I think too, like, you know, these are pretty tight trails. Maybe not what the car was designed to do.
Sure.
I think in an open space, you know, where you can click that sucker in the, you know, higher gear, like, it would just, you could probably just go straight for miles. Like, that's what it feels like it's set up for, is like you could just take blast for miles.
Desert car, high speed.
I wonder what it would be like if we ran it down the road and try out that third gear.
Like how far it would go.
Yeah.
Will it go 200?
It might.
But in general, it's I mean, to me, it feels like such a foreign car. It doesn't feel like a side-by-side, that's for sure.
Yep.
Like, I don't think it feels like a side-by-side at all. It feels like you're driving a miniature truck.
How was like a race truck?
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me.
How was like body roll input and everything? Like, does it body roll much? Does it kind of stay planted? Does it?
No, it stays planted really well, but like I said, it gave me that feel of that truck. Like, I remember when I was in that truck and we were blasting through the freaking San Felipe whoops, and I'm like, I can't believe we're making it through this. But also, it feels like I can feel every bit of that going through my body. And like, it's kind of the same for this. Like, it feels like you're going smooth, but like, you can tell it's taking the hits. It's taking the hits.
You can feel what the car's doing. Rigid
and it is
chassis.
a little interesting. Like, it does feel like it's doing this at times.
Yep.
You know, like, it's not. It doesn't feel the same as body roll, because body roll, you know, it's one way or another. This thing just feels like it's doing this.
She's modulating. Wiggling through the woods.
Built-in articulation while riding.
All right. I feel like
it definitely makes you want to drive it more. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, that's a good thing. I think that's the point there. I feel like I want to drive it. I feel like probably everybody wants to drive it, so. It's time.
Okay, here we go. Man, I am super excited. Second gear, that seems to be the play. Are we in 2? Are we in 4? Oh, I think we're in 4. Forgot, it's not a button. Race car stuff. Okay.
Wow.
Whoa. That was coming in a little hot.
Oh boy. What an interesting machine. It absolutely does not feel anything like any other OEM mass-produced side-by-side at all.
Right.
It very much feels more like a custom-built race car than it does any of these other machines that we have. I think the suspension is legitimately excellent.
Yeah.
I think all the talk about the suspension is very real. It's no joke. It's no BS. The suspension is very, very good. Like the little bit of stiffness you feel in it, I think is really due to the more racing style seat. It doesn't have a big cushy, you know, suspension seat in it. And anything you feel is just because of that stiffer safety style seat. But man, I honestly really enjoy it.
You like that, huh?
I actually like it a lot. The power is pretty light switchy. When she lights up, it's there. I don't think, you know, the tires out here were doing a great job, but it's the trail conditions way worse than we were hoping for.
It's terrible.
It's a lot icier. It's a lot wetter out there than we were, you know, hoping to find when we got here, but the thing rips pretty good, and I think it sneaks up on you how fast you're actually.
Yeah. When you came around the corner right there, we're like, oh yeah, oh frick.
It was super cool looking. Like
She picks up, she picks up speed well. It's definitely not a tight trail car.
No,
it's definitely not tailored for this kind of stuff. Like it feels like a desert car.
Like it wants to be let open.
Yeah, and I can imagine being in it out in wide open spaces ripping, and I feel like it would just absolutely mob.
Yeah.
Yeah, how wide is it?
There's not that much I didn't like. I don't like the square steering wheel.
Oh yeah.
And the brakes definitely take a lot more input than I'm used to.
Yeah.
It's not like a horrible thing. It's just something to get used to.
Yeah, but
like
with time, that's not that big of a deal.
Right, you learn it. But when it comes time to stop, you got to plant your foot. But I don't know. Steering felt sweet. Like it isolated you well, but I still feel like I could feel what the car was doing. The suspension was very confidence inspiring. It's a good car.
Yeah.
It's cool.
She's neat, but it's unique too. Like it doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a side-by-side.
Yeah, I think it is definitely more step towards race car.
Yeah.
You know, and with that's going to come the need to like understand the car a little more. I don't think it's going to be as much of a just turn the key and beat the crap out of it and never think about it type of vehicle. You're going to have to pay a little more attention, be a little more alert to what's going on, understand the vehicle a little bit more than maybe you're used to, but I don't know. It's sweet. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. I'll be honest with you. I like it way more than I thought I would.
She's a sneaky little unit, dude.
Yeah.
She's a sneaky little unit.
Very interesting. Maybe my mind was changed today on the Speed UTV. It did a good job. It's cool. Steve, you ready to take this Speed UTV for a little rip?
Yeah, I've been wanting to drive one of these for a long time, so
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
ready.
There's a nasty whoop section right here close, and I think we just need to see it go through some whoops.
You're gonna like this.
Hopefully.
Or maybe you won't. I don't know.
Oh yeah. This is awesome. Oh yeah. It honestly looks like it works great. Those are big whoops through there. I think it's eating the boats. Alright, that's probably good. We can probably spin her around.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's done yet, Looks like he's having a great time.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound like the car's working that hard either. Like it's not just full throttle. I mean, that's a nasty whoop section. The car works in the bumps without a doubt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
You know, the truck looks really good.
Hey Mike, great job there, dude. Great job. That was well done.
Freaking Mike, dude. What a bundle. Oh my God.
All right, Steve, what do you think about that sucker? You were ripping.
That was an experience. Yeah, that was pretty much on the floor. So we were cooking. Of course, I couldn't even like look down to see the speed. Like it wasn't the smoothest ride, but also it was so nasty.
Those bumps are, I don't think the video does justice how bad that whoop
Yeah.
section is.
I
It's a
feel
rough
like
spot.
other machines would have quickly gotten out of control. And that machine, even though you were feeling the bumps, like you could have just done that for miles and miles.
Composed. Yeah,
For
it never
sure.
looked like it swapped on you or you had to fight it. You were just driving.
Yeah, and maybe that is that rear end. Because there was a couple times I was shocked that it didn't start swapping.
Yep.
Like, I think it does what it was built to do, for sure.
Very-
Yeah.
Some of the coolest video that we've ever got. I was in the back seat. Oh my God.
Oh. All right, so you got any final thoughts on the Speed UTV? Obviously, you know, one day out on the trails,
Yeah.
right? You know,
Yeah, my initial
but
thoughts
initial
are-
impressions.
It's real, dude. The sucker's real. It's pretty sweet. Like I just feel like it's just not a side-by-side. It's a race car,
Yeah.
basically, you know?
Yeah.
It really is. Pretty nuts.
Any thoughts from you gentlemen on what you saw today?
The fact that it exists and a guy was able to just accomplish his goals and live his dream, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's actually, I think the Speed is it's really an inspiration. You know, you can do anything. If you put your mind to it.
It's kind of, it's kind of a wild story. Should we start building side by sides and sell?
I'm serious. I don't know. That's what I thought about it.
No, I hear you. I hear you. That's a real thing. What do you think?
Honestly, at the end of the day, for a first generation, basically knew everything. That's a pretty solid statement for everything, you know, coming from all these guys, they have everything happen. And honestly, I just like that everyone came back with, it felt raw. Like, I don't know how to explain that. There was just something about that felt raw, like the feedback, the input, the way the suspension worked. Like, it kind of gives it a little more fun factor too.
Real.
You know?
Visceral.
Like, you know, like you're.
I think that thing was getting a bad reputation before it ever came out due to things happening online.
Yeah.
But if that machine just appeared out of nowhere, people would be super jacked on.
Yeah, that's a good way
for
to put it.
sure.
That's a good point.
The internet, dude. Sometimes it'll get you.
It's a
Can't trust
terrible
it. Can't trust it. You're not wrong.
Yeah, basically at the end of the day, like some pros, some cons. Everybody generally seem to like the car.
Cool
you know?
car, man.
So it's, you know, and like I said, first gen right out of the box. There's always improvement. Sky's the limit now.
Yeah, that's
Would
only
rip
number
more.
755 production number. So
Yeah. Can't see it right now because we got her a little muddy today.
the
we were
number-
actually pretty hard on it.
Number
but-
badges.
Yeah,
I
the
thought that was
cons
a
are
number to
honestly,
get.
I mean, you could just nitpick stupid things, but it's like, you know, more personal preference.
Yeah.
Overall, it's an achievement. So,
I think
look at our
we
cars.
probably should just call it a day at this point. We didn't break the car.
Yeah. I mean, that was.
We got it back. We got it back to the parking lot.
Yeah.
Had a good experience. Maybe we'll see more of that Speed UTV
Yeah, I'd like to
in the
get my hands
future.
on it
So
some more. Thank you,
big
guys.
thanks to our friends over here. Thad, owner of the car, just out here having a good rip with us today, letting us abuse his very
You guys, really.
difficult to get equipment. So
Yeah, especially the unicorn, dude. I ain't even seen one. I don't even know if today's real.
all right, good days, boys.
Hey,
Let's get out of here, eh?
see you guys around, huh?
Hey.
See ya.
Corona. Me and Julio down by
down by the trailhead.
You definitely know it's not one of the normal brands. It's something different. It's new.
Yeah.
That was awkward, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Every time he swings the camera, I can't help but look over like, what are you doing there? Like, getting close to me here.
Yeah? Yeah, Mike?
Yeah, I say let's journey forward.
Yeah?
We're back. I accidentally hit the button and stopped recording there for a second.
Chicken fingers, dude. His fingers are chicken.
Yeah.
But,